All right, so you're gonna turn your. Babe, I seriously cannot do this. If
This
keep
are you
doing
kidding?
that.
This is all outtakes. This is great. I'm not doing anything.
Okay. I'm not using you anymore. This is
Come
ridiculous.
on.
So you turn this on. Your little buzzers. So the way to make sure that you don't go in and make. Babe, I seriously can't. I can't do it unless you just stay quiet for me to do the instructions.
Okay.
I can't you just going like this the whole
What?
time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know, but just don't.
All right.
Can you please?
Okay.
God. I know this is you're trying to make this Comedy Central, but I really do want to get this done.
Okay.
Can I?
Yes.
Because it'll keep distracting me.
I know. I'm not doing anything.
Okay. So, babe,
What?
stop. Just forget it.
No,
we're not going to record this.
Okay. I won't do anything else.
Okay, so anyways, start over.
No, I like this. I'll edit it. Don't worry, I'll edit it.
Everyone, it's Hair by Jules, and today I am doing a quick cleanup. How to do a quick cleanup for your feral man during your lockdown.
And grumpy.
And he's grumpy too, so that's even more on my plate.
Yep.
So I just picked this random guy off the street and just made sure that he wasn't coughing or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So here he is, and ladies and gents, I know you guys are getting real scruffy, so I'm going to show you easy.
Oh, sorry.
A pretty easy way to just kind of clean up. Grab a water bottle. This one was from Home Depot. Just make sure it doesn't have any hand sanitizer or alcohol in it. And fill it up with water. Let's get this guy fairly damp here. And all I'm going to be concentrating on today is really just the sides and the back. And I'll have him flip around so I can show you how to do that in the back. You're going to need
What's up, Boldy?
a water bottle, any kind of comb that you can find around the house. It could be this one, a little black short one. I'm sure that you guys have some sort of comb in your house. And if you have beard trimmers, edgers, which I'm sure your man has something like this, you're going to want to use this as well.
Boldy.
That's my cat, Boulder, who is making a lot of noise. He wasn't doing that earlier. He's like a toddler. All right, so here we go. What I'm going to do, ladies and gents, if your partner's a man, doesn't matter. You're just going to make a little horseshoe parting. So from basically, his recession is high up here, but we're going to do
really
a lower
high
recession. And we're going to push that away. So you're separating the top from the bottom. And again, this isn't a full haircut, so I'm really just concentrating on you guys getting the parts that really matter cleaned up until you can get back to your hairstylist. And also, obviously, this is good for women's haircuts too that are short, pixies and such. You can do the same type of a thing.
They, them as well.
So you're going to take your edgers once they're on, and this is going to be your guard. Your comb is your guard. So you're going to do everything with the comb, with the hair in the comb. Because if you go without it, you have that chance of going in and making, etches and divots and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to go pretty conservative. We're not going for perfection, but we're just going for a cleaner look. So when I start this side, you can see, over the side, you can see that he's pretty shaggy over the ears, right? Doesn't show that much on here, but he's pretty shaggy over here, and he's got a pretty nice, shaggy line right there. So I'm going to turn these on, and I'm simply going to, you guys can see this, I'll go down like that. little bit up. I'm going to grab some of the hair so you can see that in the comb. And all I'm going to do is go up and follow the comb. And again, I have to keep that comb steady. It's nice to hold it, honestly, if you can hold it more like this, you can get a stable amount. And then you'll see that there's some rough edges on the side, and all you want to do is just take those little tiny ends off there. So it just kind of cleans up that. So when I go around the ear, a lot of people get worried to go around the ear. A trick to go around the ear is to use your comb and bend the ear back. You can also use your finger. So if I take my finger here, I can just pull it back and I can put my comb in. And you don't want to do it flat against the head because that's pretty close. So I either pull it out just a little bit or angle it, and you'll see that hair in there. And you'll know exactly what to take off without getting too close. So I'm going to use my finger. Don't be afraid to bend the ear down. It is flexible usually. And I'm going to grab that scruffy little bit of hair and I'm going to pull out just a little bit. And I'm going to take off that hair. Now if you're tilting in, you're going to get a divot. So try to keep everything like this, pulling more out, not in. So you'll see I got some of that off. And then my trick for doing around the ear is I'll bend that ear and I'll actually use the comb. You can see that there. Here, use this way. So I'll bend the ear and I'll use the comb to press down. And that way, with the teeth are closest to the head and the edge is closer to the ear. And then I'll just go around there and follow that edge to make it look really clean. So you can kind of see it like this. I'm going to come up right around the edge there. That way I don't hit the ear. And with one hand, the other hand makes it steady. And I just simply get the little edges off. Again, it's not to be super, super perfect, but it's just to make it look clean. So I'm going to have you turn. Tilt it this way and there. There you go. So you can see all his scruff in the back here. What I don't want you guys to do is just go and make a line. It's going to look like a hat. And because of the way hairlines are, some people's hairlines, men's and women's, will go up and out and all kinds of things. So if you just make this kind of a line, it's not going to look good. So kind of a more advanced, the easy way to clean up the neck is to turn, instead of going downwards and making a line, you're going to flip this over, right? You're going to flip your edges over. And I'm going to turn them on. And I'm not going to go up far. I'm going to press down here. And I'm going to, I need to make this very clear too. You do not want to go in to the neck straight in like this. This is a blade. So if you go in straight and then go up, you're going to either catch hair or you're going to possibly put a little cut there. So what you want to do is, if you practice on your hand, you want to go at an angle. So you'll see this back here. This little nice flat piece, that should be going in flat and up like this. Not like this. Not in, but flat and up. Hopefully that made a little bit of sense. So I'm going to have him bend his head down a bit, pull this down. I'm actually going to attempt to do this with my left hand, which I think I can do. I'm going to turn this way so you can see a little bit better. There we go. Hopefully you can see. Have him tilt down. And then, so all that hair I'm going to remove. I'm going to do this with my left hand so you guys can really see. So again, I'm not going in this way. I'm starting with the 2 screws here, and then kind of curl it down. So I'm going flat, and all I'm doing is scooping up and straight up. I'm not going onto the scalp. I'm going to follow the curve of the neck, and as soon as the blade comes up, then you just follow it up. Not against the scalp though. Just up and away. That way it's nice and safe, and you can see where the hairs are, and you can follow the hairline a little bit better too. So see how I'm not going in with the blade? I'm using that flat part of these edgers to be my kind of guide so I don't hurt him. This also gives it a little bit of a tapered look. Don't worry about being perfect at tapering hair. But you can see here that what we're achieving is not a solid line. So it looks like a much better cleanup than just making a really horribly ugly line. So I'm going a little bit further down on his neck. All right, so there we have it. So you can see there's still, some spots that need to be cleaned up. Then you just do the same thing that you did around the ear, and you're going to use the teeth around the side. So what a trick that you could do is go completely in and then tilt out. So what that looks like is this. You're going into the hair, everything's touching the scalp, and then you're going to tilt out. Because if you tilt into the scalp, you're going to make a divot. But if you go in and then tilt out, whatever hairs that you need to get, you'll get, but you won't go and make holes. So I'll quickly show you that, and then I'll finish the other side, and then you'll see the completed look. Here we go. I'm going to come to this side so you can see. Going in, tilting out, cleaning the hair. Going in, tilting out. And then again, if I see anything else, I just go into that flat part and lift up. Flat part, lift up. And then you can also use the edge if you're feeling really like you want to really clean it up nice. You can use that edge and just kind of follow alongside. Looks pretty good. Okay, I'm going to do the other side, and we'll show that quick without a bunch of talk. And
happier and grateful to have Lady Jules as my hairstylist.
And that is the end of the demonstration.
Feral Man, quarantine.
Let me know how it goes.
Bye.
Good luck.